Da-da-da-da.
Hello, everyone.
Did we remember to turn down the volume on the TV?
I don't know. Find out in a second.
All right.
Nope.
Oh, my mic works this week. How novel. So, this week we're missing one of our regular players.
We are. Meg was on vacation, scheduled vacation.
It's not a fun vacation.
Thistle. Well, she was supposed to have a fun vacation.
Sometimes things don't work out.
Yeah.
Yep. But we are not going to just delay the game or just Pokeball her out of this particular adventure. So we decided to segue off of them for a moment and look at the Barrows for a bit. Now, they're currently, the heroes, have been looking into this Badru character who has been increasing in ranks in the underworld. And he has forced other people in the sleazier side of the Barrows to adjust their business models.
Is there a red light district in the Barrows?
Oh, guaranteed.
Oh, nice. I like it. All right, great.
That's who Hootsufer would like to actually be in charge of.
Okay, wrong casino. You work at a casino
Not a
that deals in blood sports.
brothel.
Pretty
Ooh,
sure
Bloodsport.
casinos
Like it.
have brothels too, but fine, whatever.
All right. You guys were once well-employed individuals of the Virtue's Wager, a
Definitely have a brothel.
Yeah.
rather unpleasant place where not only standard gambling took place, but in the basement they pit animals against each other for fun.
Cockfighting.
Oh yeah, that owl bears from time to time.
Are there very
Dinosaurs.
familiar looking chickens down there?
No, they like slightly meatier things that bleed a little bit more. However,
They're a little blurry.
I told you that earlier.
this casino, which is owned and operated by your very generous employer, Jara, has been displaced. All of you have been forced out of your previous establishment by Igtaka, this Cobalt crew, who is looking to try and expand his own empire, trying to stay on top of his stuff and stay employed and profitable.
Okay.
So, Jara has approached each of you with a goal. But before we get into the actual story of that, why is the Jenga Tower there? That is how we are going to be telling today's story.
Okay.
There's a RPG system called Dread. It is basically things get worse and worse and worse until you die.
Okay.
To show that escalation and building of trauma and dread, the Jenga Tower is used for that. So let's begin by just practicing our Jenga skills, and each of you starts by pulling 4 blocks.
4 blocks. All right. One at a time?
Yes.
You're up, Alicia.
You have to put them on top.
Oh, that's right.
I know it's been
Hootsufer.
a while since you had to play a children's game, but... Alicia.
I was fixing the thing.
Okay.
Maybe.
Nice look, though.
4?
Well, one at a time.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're going to take out 4.
Am I dead?
You only die if it collapses.
This is not a fun Jenga board.
Mm-hmm.
We should have used the sushi Jenga board.
No, that is a terrible Jenga board.
I like the sushi Jenga.
John, did you really just...
Oh, yeah. I did.
Okay.
It was the only one there. It was the only one that was loose. Oh, this is going to go so fast.
If you have to knock it down during the setup of a board, we'll have to reset it back up, and that's fine.
feel like this is gonna be really loud.
Oh gosh, guys.
Yeah, it's not super stable.
Just like us.
Yep.
Well-
Let's not. That was probably not our best decisions.
Give us a moment to reset up since we can't start off with someone dead. That was during the expulsion of all of you. Some of your comrades died. They died off screen just like this board did.
Yep.
All right. I don't understand why we're not like more.
Crisp.
Yeah.
I don't know. Caleb is. In camera.
Ooh. That looks better.
Yeah.
I like how you keep checking your watch.
My mom just texted me.
Is she okay?
Yeah, she wanted to know where I went for dinner, which right now is nothing.
An appetite?
Nice toilet seat.
We had the really brilliant idea of going and getting tacos, which were delicious, right before the game.
Yep.
It was. It was not our best idea, but it was delicious.
Free
Our
plug
new
for
office
Cafe
has
Tacos.
a sink, but it does not have a toilet in our office, which is something we should look for in the future.
You want a toilet in the office?
Yeah. Private bathrooms for each of us.
Ritzy?
Yeah.
Have a keyboard setup that comes in.
Oh, that'd be nice.
So
A
you-
little tray that slides over. That's a great idea, Ken. I love that idea. I have standing desks. Standing shit on the wall. Sorry, everyone.
All right, now let's try again. 4 blocks.
Jenga thing is there's no give at all. It's not.
Maybe we should start
Usually
store
you
the,
could
towards
pop
the
like
top.
a bunch of them out. Like there's
Is
zero.
it because we're
No,
on the line?
there's none. There's no give in this castle of lies.
I mean, that's what it's like working at a casino in a dead-end town.
I'm glad we're at 2.
Butterfly in the sky.
Middle's only, Alicia. Middle's only right now.
Oh my god.
Let's learn from our mistakes.
Whoa, you're halfway there.
Did anybody out there watch Geordie LaForge host Jeopardy? I hear he didn't do so hot.
Yeah, I heard about it. I didn't see it, but I heard about it.
How can
take
you be
that one.
bad at hosting Jeopardy?
No, let's put that back so we don't cause drama. There we go. I know, it's awful.
So, for those of you at home, Dread is a lovely game where it's meant to cause players anxiety that builds and builds and builds over time. As you can tell, the players are already showing their extreme dexterity.
I don't even know what number we're on.
This is my fourth.
We're on the last one. Hopefully.
Just like my marriages.
Is it also teetering?
And they all are right from the beginning.
They've all come crashing down already.
Yep. Yep, no more marriages for old John. Just me and my
This is
dog.
going to be a short game.
That's fair.
Golly, guys.
All right.
All right.
Castaways.
So,
We are castaways.
your employer, the
Through product.
person who has made sure that your pockets have been filled with coin, your bed sheets were always clean. He always made sure to give you nice trinkets and rewards for skimming a little bit off the top and for cheating whenever you can get away with it at the tables.
Thought I was involved with the animal.
Or with the animal handling, just breaking a
Cock-a-fighting.
leg to make sure he wouldn't fight quite as well.
I don't want to be mean.
Okay, poison them a little bit. Or don't feed them for a couple days. Those are less mean, right? So, Jara, this Azamar with this beautiful halo, sits you down at the table.
Hello.
And he's like, I know that the past week has been tough with us trying to find a place for all of our displaced employees here. But I really want to try and get back into our old home, back at Virtue's Wager. There was just a lot of money that could have been made there. And
Hi, Kim.
Oh, hi. We are playing Dread, so that'll be fun. In addition to wanting to get back into our old roost, I want to make sure that we can get back some of our hidden treasures. Of course, we had the vault, but there's a few things I kept hidden in a plant, since no one ever looks at it. So I'm looking to get a crew together to break in, steal back some of our treasures.
Ocean's
Movie?
11. We're gonna Ocean's 11 this pitch. Let's do it.
So I have a layout of the wager, if you can just bring that up properly.
Technology.
Yeah, we're actually using it.
Yeah, look at us.
So we have a couple different options for getting into our old home. You all are familiar with the layout of our lovely little casino. We have the casino floor on the ground floor and the upstairs place with all of its glorious windows up there. The manager's office is where we want to get into. The bar is there, but there's nothing noteworthy there unless the new tenants have started using it for something else. Downstairs, where you, Hootzifer, worked, is another entrance option. The sewer grate there is where the blood flows into the sewer, and so we could possibly use that to sneak into the fight pits, climb out of the fight pits, and go upstairs that way. So we have a couple different options. What are your thoughts on breaking into this place? The place is swarming with kobolds doing their own refurbishing, rebranding of things.
I would say the sewer. What do you think about that?
I think the sewers are not cleanest, but easiest entrance.
Yeah, I agree.
All right.
I would like to find a magic user in town who has like a prestidigitation charm.
Did you have the mic set up on the other scene?
Yeah,
Okay,
I remembered.
that's awesome. That's great.
So what?
I would
Prestidigitation? They can clean you after, but not make it so that you're immune to sludge.
No, I just wanted a charm that I could like press a button on, like
To
a
clean
ring
you?
of prestidigitation.
You don't have enough money for that. That's too rich for your blood. You make enough to buy some nice clothes. You have a nice, okay home. But you don't make enough for magical items.
Do I have a waterproof bag and a change of clothes?
You have a pretty watertight bag, and you do have a change of clothes. So you could try that, yeah.
Do you want to put your clothes, a change of clothes in here too?
Sure.
All right.
I feel like tracking blood and sewer gunk through the casino is going to be a dead giveaway.
I agree.
Now, I'm also going to be traveling with you to, look specifically in the spot where I'm...
What kind of creatures are we?
What are you? And go ahead and give the audience your name for this particular session.
I'm a tabaxi.
Okay, you're a tabaxi named
Named
Hutzifer, and you have a pet owl that looks mangled and just like...
Yeah, he's not going to be happy about going through the sewers.
Okay.
I'm a humanish figure. My name is Moss.
All
Do you
right.
have green hair? Is it curly?
Sure.
Do you
Yeah.
wear glasses?
I do.
There's many different
Do you like to
variants
tell people,
of humor.
have you tried turning
Oh
it
my
off and on
gosh.
again?
That's Roy.
Oh, okay.
I do have a pocket protector as well.
So
Hi, Jen.
you could be an Azumar, which is similar to your boss, the more angelic heritage individual. You could be a Tiefling, which is the more infernal heritage individual, or you can just be boring old human.
I'm just going to be a boring old human.
Okay. And with that, you make your way into the sewers themselves. It is... When are you planning to make the approach on the casino? The casino is open at all hours, of course. It's the Barrows. They don't really close. So do you approach
Where
at
is
day,
the
night? What are your
sewer's
entrance?
opposite entrance? Like, where are we entering the sewer?
I imagine there's several different openings. The nearest one is maybe a couple 100 feet away from the establishment itself, with the furthest one that's within reason like a mile away.
I would say probably late night
Okay.
to avoid the crowds.
So
By-
like 3 a.m.
Yeah, 3 or 4
Oh,
a.m.
gosh. Okay. So you get a good night's rest before this endeavor. Do you bring anything with you?
Lockpicks.
Okay.
I'm bringing a cup of tea.
If you want to bring up the map again, so you can see if there's anything that you might need outside of that. Do.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a delay for a big screen and little screen. There we go.
Yeah, we probably should have like printed out the map for us, or like put it on an iPad.
Yeah, well, I just drew this, like, finished it like half an hour.
for the future.
So, yeah. So on the first floor, there's all those playing tables, several ferns. There's a water feature.
I bring a name tag.
What?
I bring a name tag.
Okay.
Our old name tags
Yeah.
from the casino, just
Okay.
in case.
Clever.
And our clothes.
Yeah.
Old work attire. I appreciate that. You do know that in order to get out of the fight pit, normally there's a rope ladder tossed down to you, Hutzifer. So you're going to need a way to get out of the
Do
fight
I have
pit
a grappling
itself.
hook?
You can bring a grappling hook.
Okay.
Grappling hook, lock picks,
Name
And,
tag and clothing.
name tag, and clothing. Cool. To accumulate all these things and bring them all together, go ahead and just make one pool for the amount of effort needed in such a short amount of time.
This thing's really being a dildo.
If the tower falls at any point within the game, something bad happens.
Well, how much I can do, Alicia?
All right, there's the one. So, you accumulate those goods: the grappling hook, the lot picks, the name tags, the outfits.
Is there a
and you-
rule about how far down you have to draw the block from?
No.
As long as it's not the top row.
Okay.
So, you make your way into the sewer. It is unpleasant. You hear the scurrying of rats. The sludge is working its way through, constantly flowing. The waterfalls in the stacks keep the place relatively clean and circulating.
Is there an older man carrying a younger man singing a song?
That is really specific.
Just curious.
No.
Jean Valjean carrying
Oh.
us through the thing.
You guys aren't singing, so.
No? Okay, whatever.
You begin navigating your way through the sewers and making your way towards that grate. Since you were the one that worked in the sewers, give me one pull.
Give it a pull, eh? Oh, God.
Why? Let's see if you get lost for days.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
There we go.
It was an easy trip through the
I
sewers.
don't know if you call that easy.
Yep.
You quickly navigate your way to the Virtue's Wagers sewer grate. You can see that the funnel where the blood flows from the animal fighting is still pretty damp and wet, so it's still in use, even with your absence.
They all float down here, Georgie.
However, the grate does seem like it was reinforced recently. They didn't want anyone sneaking in. And as you are trying to get in through the sewer grate, you notice that the floodwaters are starting to rise a little bit in the sewer.
Don't.
So let's see if you can manage to open the grate in time. Since you didn't bring any particular tools to open the grate with...
I figured the lockpicks.
Oh no, the grate is sealed.
Okay, well, that was not communicated.
Oh no, you wouldn't have known that. That was a recent endeavor. So, who's going to attempt to unseal this grate?
I will.
All right, give me 2 pools, since you have inappropriate tools for this.
Bold
1.
move.
Don't worry, you can go near the top. So,
Yep.
as
Got
the
that.
sewage waters begin to rise up around you, Moss is over there. He gets his a pencil or something out of his pocket protector and just starts jamming it into the crease and is able to pop the bar away from where it was sealed. Apparently, kobolds weren't the best at welding this into place.
Makes sense.
And you escape from drowning in sewage. You are now in the kennels themselves. Looking around, you don't see any kobolds presently. The fighting isn't really best at 3 in the morning, so there's not a lot of footwork right now. And you can see a whole bunch of different animals in their cages, discreetly sleeping. Just slowly just humming and growling in their slumber.
Can we let the animals out?
You could.
Who let the dogs out?
Who let the dogs out? Let's do it.
I don't want to wake them up, though. I
You
just
guys
wanna
are
open
covered
the-
in sewer right now, too. Don't forget.
Okay. I don't want to get eaten by the
So
dogs.
I think if we go back, like,
The
towards the where we would need the rope, but
okay,
not around to the pit.
there is.
I
What
know
do you
where I'm
mean?
pointing at.
Okay, well,
Like,
Well,
I want
kennels-
to clear the kennels, but not go towards the fighting pit. So the fighting pit's down, but the kennels are up, right?
the kennels are not up. The kennels
No
are
one
where
can
you currently are
stop me. I'm
standing.
all the way up.
I want to go to a corner away from the kennels, but not deeper into the fighting pit.
Okay, well, you can go into one of those alcoves in the kennels and change or do whatever you intend to do there.
Okay.
All right.
There's not really a corner.
I
There's.
see a lot of corners.
Well, that's what I'm asking. What do you mean?
Pull up the map. Survey says.
Okay, but I still don't have like a laser pointer for the map.
That's all right. I mean, you can.
So
I mean,
I'm
at least
looking,
it's
like,
bigger.
Here.
Well, that's inside the kennel. Inside the fight pit. You said you didn't want to go into the fight pit.
I thought the fight pit was here.
Is where?
Down here.
No, it's the whole thing.
It's
that
the
whole
entire
side there.
Why
square.
is there water running through the middle of the fight pit?
That's where the blood gets shoved
it's like
into so that it could be quickly and
It's
easily
like the Purdue
cleaned out.
factory.
All right, well, then fine. I want to go into where the kennel arrow is pointing. There's that room behind there with the X on it.
Yep, that is the like owl bear hold kind of place.
Oh, that's another cage.
Yeah, that's another cage
There's not
for
really
the
anywhere
big
safe
creature.
to change.
Anywhere that is on the outside of the cages is safe.
All right, fine. I will just
Just get changed
get
there.
changed.
In the hallway.
All right. I did not mean to cause you grief. But you quickly change. You have dry clothes since you
Yes.
managed to make that pull successful. And you put on your little name tags, your bells and whistles and everything. You guys are not kobolds, but you might be able to convince them that you're a temp or something. But you are now properly
I feel
attired.
like it's
and
more to dodge questions from the guests, because guests are
also as skittish
stupid.
and stupid. That's fair.
Yep.
So, now that you guys are properly clothed and out of the sewage clothes, do you do anything with your sewage gear?
I would like to stash it somewhere
Okay.
down here, because I'm assuming we're going to make our escape through the same way we came in.
So do you just cram it in a corner in the kennels?
Yeah.
Okay. It's 3 in the morning. No one's going to be looking down here for it. So, Moss, Hootzifer, did you bring your owl on this trip?
Well, yeah.
Of course. Okay.
You can keep a watch for me. 1 hoot for danger, 2 hoot for a lot of danger. Otherwise, he's silent. He's well trained. I give him lots of mice.
You use him for cheating at cards too. 1
Yeah.
We have a lot of
Great.
tricks. Where I got the name Hootzifer,
I see.
'cause I'm a cat. So,
It makes sense. So what is your next move?
well, let's get out of the pit. I would like to use the grappling hook to grapple my way out of the pit.
All right. Give me 1 pull. You do have the appropriate tool for this one.
Bam!
You climb out of the fight pit. You are now in that nice stands area where you see some light food that has been cleaned up from this night's games. And you see the staircase leading upward into the casino hall itself. Now, you are aware that there are probably guards on the casino floor at all hours. However you want to play that.
I feel like casino floor guards probably have very specific paths that is based on the casino and not so much on the management. But I haven't spent much time in a casino. John, would that be correct?
Yeah, I mean, obviously now they have cameras and stuff, so they don't really need to patrol as much. But yeah, if they would have specific routes that they would take in a specific time period, just like police or whatever, patrolling an area.
So, as former employees, we would probably know the route
patterns.
and patterns, right?
You know that the office room has barred windows that allows the security that is often inside that room to always be gazing out into the hall itself. Upstairs, there is a corner where an individual would stand, but since you guys aren't sneaking in that way, you don't have to worry about the upstairs guard. There is often the one person in the office that guards the office itself, since that's where the vault is. And there's one generally sitting at the bar just in case things go poorly, and to keep an eye on the front door.
I wonder if we could set something on fire to draw the guard out of the office.
I like that idea a lot.
What should we set on fire?
You could like buy a drink or something and get the alcohol and set it on fire, like a napkin, like a Molotov.
Is there smoking allowed in this casino?
Yes.
So we can get fire.
Yeah.
You guys are currently dressed up as casino employees.
Yep.
Take my name tag off and my
Bum-
jacket.
let's bum a cigarette and a light off of somebody.
Yes. I approach a... Is there anyone sitting at the bar other than the guard?
Well, as you get out from the pit and enter the ground floor, you do see the very obvious Cobalt security guard sitting at the bar itself across the way, who looks at you side-eyed, wondering why anyone hasn't already left the pit already.
Hi, Anastasia.
Oh, hi there. Happy Friday. And it's fine. Have fun. Sorry, I'm easily distracted. But the Cobalt kind of is like curious and just has his eye on you. You guys don't have any weapons on you, obviously. Otherwise, you would have said you brought it.
Yeah. I left the grappling hook in place for a quick escape.
I imagine so.
I took off my jacket and pin, so like that was...
Yeah,
it's-
but he's still looking at you awkwardly because there's not like a bathroom downstairs or anything that you could have been using. And it's a weird time for someone to be down in the pit area. So
He
he's
doesn't
just...
know why we snuck down there.
Yeah, but he's confused and keeping an eye on you. You do see that guard, and as you enter the floor properly, the guard in the office is currently looking at some journal or piece of news.
Is there karaoke happening?
No. Most of the tables are empty right now, except for the primary circle table, which is in the big middle of the room, where only 2 individuals are playing with a dealer who is also a kobold. And there is a one-on-one game happening at the back that you see.
Like basketball?
Looks like they're just playing 21 or craps or something.
You didn't get my joke.
I got it.
Sorry. The
Who's at the bar?
bar, there is a
Luke Skywalker?
there is a goblin gentleman
Greedo.
who is currently sitting on standing on an elevated scaffold behind the bar to give him the elevation he needed to get over the bar. And he was in the middle of pouring a drink and also looks at you like you just popped out of bloody nowhere. But just finishes pouring his drink and kind of just steps aside. You have 2 sets of eyes on you.
I'm gonna sit down at the main table and play a hand.
All right. Let's while you're doing that, what do you do?
I also took off my name tag, and I'm just going to go sit down at the bar and grab a drink.
All right. While you guys are sitting at the table, not trying to cause a commotion, Jara, who is also traveling with you, goes and sits at the bar as well. And goes over to the gal and goes, "I'll have a holy hops, please. Thanks." And the goblin pours him a drink real fast. He throws over a few chits. And while you sit down, one of the other gamblers goes, "Hey, Lucifer, I thought that you didn't work here anymore."
I'm just here to play a hand or two.
"Oh, all right. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm glad to know that you're making your way. Man, I thought things were going to go south, but..."
I mean, things did, but I figured if I'm gonna struggle, might as well see if I can make some money off the old stomping grounds.
Go ahead and give me a pull to not draw attention from the guard, which is, right there. You're keeping the volume low because you're pretty certain that if the kobolds got wind that you worked here, it would be a big problem. But you're able to roll over the conversation. You just explain that, yeah, work is hard, but it's what it is, and you play it off. Now the guard who's currently at the bar kind of looks at the two of you and goes, "An Azumar and a human, we've been getting a lot of mixed clientele, and where do you guys come from?" Jara is taking a drink real fast, expecting Moss to answer.
Oh boy. Can I pretend to be deaf?
Yeah. Do you just point at your ear and be like, "Oh"?
Yeah. I say, "That's amazing." It's one of the only words I know. And
You're horrible. You're horrible. Give me
that's what I know. Learn that on TikTok, everyone. Amazing.
I can sing.
What was your
several
job?
worship
Oh, you ran a
songs in
craps
sign
table.
language.
You might have a decent poker face actually running the tables. Give me one pull, since you're proficient at just lying.
I think someone's playing roller hockey in the
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
office above us.
Tenuous at best here, kids.
This is what spoils the whole heist.
The U.S. curling team is practicing above us.
Okay.
Yahtzee.
Wrong game.
You got to go like this. Yahtzee.
So he goes, "Oh, my apologies." Looks over at Jara and inquires with him and is like, "We are very welcome to any disabled clientele at this establishment.
Thank you.
Please enjoy your
I'll
games."
say thank you.
My bad. And they leave you alone. Now, you did not bring much money to this heist. What do you pull out of your pockets to... As you, let's see if you gamble and actually start winning so you don't have to cough up. Give me one pull. Just one. As you gamble without
Said
money.
Thank you. I learned thank you. Now I know amazing. Thank you. Oh, Jesus Christmas here.
So, as
Dumbledore's beard.
you're about to lose, a kobold looks at you and goes, "I'm sorry, we require payment for bison." You quickly go through your pockets real fast, and your name tag falls out of your pocket.
I've been robbed in reverse.
The kobold's guard, the person that was the dealer looks down and looks at you and puts two and two together in its mind and goes, "Oh."
I was canoodling in a closet and we must have gotten our jackets mixed up.
Nope. Calls over the...
Wait, that didn't work, or I'm not allowed to say that?
No, you're allowed to say that. It doesn't work. The kobold goes, "Security!" And both the individual who is in the office and the person at the bar look in your direction and goes, "This was one of Jara's guys."
Nope, never met a Jara.
And the kobold comes over and goes, it's all right, bud. No problem." And
Just want to gamble like anybody else.
as he
No one
walks
told me I
up
was
to
banned
you,
from the establishment.
and as he walks up to you, a knife gets slowly inserted into your back.
Jesus.
And goes, "It's fine, buddy. No problem. I'll just take you out back. It was clearly a mistake. You guys go back to playing your game.
My
No
owl
problem."
pecks at his eyes. Justice for Gudzu.
Yep, fine, whatever. Dude, you must have had one too many to drink. As you slump and collapse in the shoulder. You are now playing Jara.
But I wanted to be Gudzu.
Well, you should have played Hootsufor better.
Thumbs up signal with one hand.
By the way, can both of you pull 3 blocks for me?
Oh shit. That was oh shit in sign language.
Actually,
Shitty shit. I'm not Klaus. My name is not Klaus.
4 blocks. 1.
4 blocks total.
Nope. 1. 2. 2. What are we on?
3.
I love this game.
John, why'd you do that?
So it's less weight.
That's not how it works.
Sure it is. You don't have to put 3. They just have to go on top. I
Okay.
know my Jenga rules.
I believe you. Last one.
That was 4 each.
Okay. So, Jara, Moss, give me 1 pull each to keep a poker face as your companion gets taken out of
Helps
the
it.
building.
Jar never liked Hootsufer.
And it's just one less person you have to pay. You just stay with a deaf thing, no problem. And
But now we can't draw any from the top.
Yeah,
yep.
I know. You could start filling it in. It just is less weight as you're going up. You could start putting them into the.
Good luck.
If you put them in,
It's
here's
fun.
the deal. If you start putting them in now, they're easier to get out. on
It's
the top.
funny that you think I am that coordinated.
You can do it. I have faith.
So, one of the guards is currently dealing with disposing of a body. So the security guard kind of looks around, makes sure that no one's causing any problems, but clearly there's a lot of disturbed people at the tables. The 2 that were playing craps in the back are still kind of looking over their shoulder. Out of the office, out of the manager's room, comes this very regal and fat kobold. He opens the door. Around his waist is this giant loop of rings, and he goes, "I'm sorry, everyone. Drunks come in here all the time. Barman, make sure everyone here gets a drink. I'm sorry." And then he goes over to the craps table to give them a few words real fast. And the bartender pours each of you a drink real fast. And eventually that kobold makes his way over to Jara and Moss. "I'm sorry. Casinos have a nasty ownership business. And since you're only loosely disguised, give me 2 pulls." Oh, no, you're Jara right now. "Give me 2 pulls. You poorly disguised Azumar."
Oh boy. Oh boy.
1.
Just put it on top for now. Yeah, that's fine.
This is going to be a very short game.
Yeah, it is. And there we go. Yeah, there's no saving this castle. You still got to take another one out. Yep. I mean, as soon as you touch it.
This is way too soon.
Yep. I mean, I don't think you're allowed to do this in Jenga. Okay. That is definitely not part of the rule set. Hold and push with one hand.
That block is so not on the two tower. Be careful about how you tap the table.
Yeah.
Don't forget a rule that I forgot to mention at the very beginning. If you think that you're going to fail, like there's no way you can save it, you think, you can just topple it on purpose and obliterate whatever challenge. But you die or get taken out of the story in some way.
So either way, you die and get taken out of the story.
But it's a success for the rest of the group in some way.
All right, well, I've already died once, and there's no more characters left. Am I coming back as the owl next time?
No. There's only one rewrite character, and that was Jara. So, like I said, this is going to be a short game. So, he comes over, gives his platitudes, has you enjoy your free drinks. And he goes, is there anything else I can do for you?
Where is the bathroom?
What was that?
I was disguising my face by just trying to look crazy.
Oh my god.
Do it at the camera. Please do it at the camera.
My allergies are so bad right now.
I don't know why I just...
Oh my god.
There's a tear streaming down my face.
So,
Such a Friday.
there's an outhouse out back. I did not draw a bathroom.
Yeah, there's no toilets in there. It's not very. There's a lot of Karens that would have a field day with this setup here. It's not very ADA compliant or anything.
Welcome to the Barrows.
Welcome to the Barrows. So the guard is... Oh, man, I rubbed my eyes, and now they sting.
The guard is currently, the one that's remaining in this place, is sitting at the desk in the office. The manager of the casino is currently at the bar with you, making sure that you guys are having a grand old time.
Okay.
So, what is your plan?
How many
You,
guards total
as
are there?
Jara, know that... What's that?
How many guards are there?
There's only one guard remaining, and
Okay.
it's currently in the office.
I thought the office guard came out.
The guard that was in the bar is the one that stabbed Gudzu and left.
Poor Hootsfer. His
Now,
time was too short upon the Barrows.
as Jara, you know that there's a magical ring that you're actually after, and it is hidden in the plant pot next to the vault in the office. That is what you really want.
What happens if the tower falls over, like, because someone kicks the table?
Well, I have an idea. Since Jar is the one that's actually got to get in there, I could try something stupid as a diversion, and Jar can make a break for the office. So my deaf, clumsy ass is going to ask somebody next to me for a cigarette and a lighter. I'm going to light my shot on fire and throw it at the other guard.
The guard that's in the office you want to break into.
Oh, he went back in the office?
No, okay, there are two guards. The one that's in the office has stayed in the office.
So who was the guy that came out with the keys? Is he like the manager?
He's the manager.
All right, I'm going to
yes.
throw my fiery drink on him.
Oh my gosh. All right, so you
You
asked.
should, like sneeze, like try to cover it up.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I'm going to make it as clumsy as humanly possible.
Can you try to broken sign language asking for a cigarette and a light? Please just show the camera.
Yo.
The manager goes, yes, of course. He hands you that, gives you everything you
I'm
need.
going to lean down to light my cigarette, and I'm going to light my drink on fire.
He goes, flaming shots. And then you throw it at
And I'm
him.
going to sneeze and throw it at him. Yep.
With that, the bartender's like, Jara, not Jara, the Cobalt was like, oh no! The guard immediately comes out of the office,
Great.
I go,
pulls a short sword, and while this is going on, you're attempting to sneak into the office.
yeah. I mean,
Indeed.
am I gonna have to pull something for that?
We'll get there. What are you doing after throwing this? Like,
I'm gonna try to run away.
you're gonna go out the front door.
Sure.
Give me one pull, since there's not a...
Whoopsies! The tower went down.
So you just are like, no!
Yep.
All right.
I like that you're giving me a nice stable tower to try to complete this. Did we free a mermaid during this?
That's the next story arc.
Is freeing the mermaid so that poor Meg feels better about the mermaid in captivity.
So, here's what happens with that. Moss goes, oh no! Ha ha ha! Goes for the front door, and you get tripped by the kobold, who's just like, no, jerk! And he kind of spits on your stumbling body, takes his lighter, throws it down at you, and takes one of the Bacardi 200 proof, throws it on you, and just lights you on fire in the lobby.
Jesus. All right. That got aggressive.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah, it did.
And the guard is standing next to him. And
Can John play the owl now?
sure. What is the owl doing right now, John?
I'm letting Jara know of danger. There we go.
All right. Because you're so effective at describing nearby danger, you only have to do 5 initial pulls. Fortunately, everyone was so distracted, you quickly work your way around the craps table and into the office.
At least she's like a bull in a china shop here. Jesus.
That was 2, right?
3. That's 3. There you go. 5 it is.
All right. Now, you are in the office. The vault is there. Ooh. The flower pot is there, which is where your magic ring is. Once you get that, which you can quickly find, it's not a problem. You go through the flower pot real fast, find this lovely band with 3 interesting stones on it. You know that there's a buyer that could give you a small fortune as soon as they return to the island. But you need to leave with this stupid ring.
I swallow it.
Okay. Then what do you do?
I leave.
Give me a pull to leave the office without drawing attention. Everybody's clearly distracted by the fire. Okay, you're back in this room. Right now, the barman has worked his way around and is using salt and not salt, ash and other old school ways to put out a fire to smother it real quick, shaking it on him.
So they're towards the front door, right?
Yes.
So the stairs back to the pit are clear?
Currently, yes. They are. The manager is looking in your direction right now, and the guard is kind of just making sure that nobody's doing anything with the cards. So it's possible that he could notice you as well.
I just step past the bartender and go out the front door.
So you're going, because the fire was on the lower half of the room divider fountain exhibit. On the other side is this open space. But as you step into the room, planning to step outside, you hear something coming from the fountain. You hear this just coming from this watery feature, like the fire somehow broke something. And you notice I drew the person's attention. So he's looking closer to the entrance and less towards the rest of the room. So I imagine you would pause briefly. Do you want to get line of sight so you could see what's possibly going on with the fountain? Or what do you change your mind and go downstairs? Do you plan on, what are you thinking? Because right now there's something going on with the fountain.
I could also leave through an upstairs window, right?
You can also try that, yes.
Is that a clear line of sight?
You could have a better line of sight, yes. You could see and still go upstairs.
I mean, because there's nothing going on downstairs, but would there be a better reason for me to go upstairs?
Yeah, there's gambling tables upstairs.
All right, I go upstairs.
As you make your way up,
Making my way upstairs.
Making my way upstairs.
you stop a few steps as you ascend because there's something in the fountain. You see these green seaweed-like things just reaching out at the cobalt. He goes, what is, in about 4 seconds, these tendrils lash onto the cobalt and rip it into the fountain, and he begins flailing in the water, gurgling and just choking on it. The guard immediately freaks out and goes, what's going, oh my gosh! And he comes over to the other side of the fountain and starts hacking away at this random thing pulling his boss into the fountain.
I mean, serves them right. I keep going.
You make your way upstairs, and as you ascend, you see the one remaining guard make his way downstairs, really worried about something going on with his boss. And as he descends, he goes, Iktaka, are you okay? Oh, gosh! And then what do?
Just keep going.
You
To the
plan to
window.
escape out the window?
Yep.
Keep on moving.
All right, you don't have your grappling hook, so you open up a window and you jump out of the second story into the alleyway. Give me 2 pulls to see if you successfully get out of this building. Ambitious.
Yeah.
As you land outside, you hear something break, like a snapping of a bone. You check yourself over real quick. It's not you. The snapping sound must have come from the entrance of the building, where the doors are open. So you must have heard something else break.
I keep going.
You make your
You
way.
really want to draw me into whatever's going on in that fountain.
No,
Um,
you just need to know that it happened.
I'm about to break.
The one guard goes, oh my gosh, it ripped Iktaka's head off.
Ooh, nice.
And that is where...
I would like to yell back, Serves him right.
See you, sucker.
Jara then makes his way out of this district with a lot of money in his intestines.
Yes.
Do I need to pull for
No,
the
Nice
ring
work.
coming out?
Oh, we could
that
try.
was almost exactly an hour for a
Perfect.
story. That was solid. And that was Dread in a nutshell. We
Oh, that was
had
fun.
a lot of death. Jara is the only one that lived, which is the only one that matters. And
Yeah.
yeah,
good.
did you guys enjoy the story?
Yeah, it was
I
fun.
did. It was fun.
I did. I liked it.
Now you have a rough idea of who Igtaka, this person on the
Yeah.
halflings list,
Now I'm
is.
thinking about getting microphones that don't sit in front of our faces.
Oh, you mean because we're like half hidden all the time?
Yeah, I'm thinking about. I was looking online for getting like either clamp-on ones like this.
I mean, could we just use the one?
No, they don't. I mean, it wouldn't work with a microphone. It doesn't have like a connection for the microphone.
Boo.
But I was thinking about that, or like something that's just like a stand in front of us.
We should
So
probably
the
think
whole
about that.
faces. Yeah,
But,
Yeah.
that was fun.
yeah.
I'm glad that
So
you guys enjoyed it.
We have the 4 agreements.
13.
Chapter.
Yeah, that's right. Monday we're going to maybe Monday or Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday.
Yeah.
Tuesday we're going to do the first 2 agreements of the 4 agreements in our bite-sized book club, as we're going to be doing like chapters of books instead of the whole book, so we can stay on track and make it really bite-sized. And then the rest of the book we will do the full book club on August 13th. And then after that it is Good Omens
Yes.
by Neil Gaiman. And then Cujo by Stephen King.
And then we should be back with a full crew, hopefully on Friday.
And buy some Dungeon Havoc merch
Yeah.
at dungeonhavoc.com.
Yeah, I have some new Borkborg shirts out that
Morkborg?
are Morkborg.
Borkmorg.
And
And we've
lovely heretical shirts that
And
are.
we've all thought about
bring a lot of
different
joy.
styles of coffee for each of our characters.
Yeah. So
One
gonna
day.
we're gonna
Yeah.
be branching out. I also might be putting logos on some other items this week. So
But we'll get there.
that's all exciting. And we're taking the time tomorrow to set up a map cam and some blocking. So it should
Yep.
be a lot of fun.
We're getting there.
All right.
Thank you
Thanks,
for playing,
everyone.
and thank you for joining us, everyone.
Have a great weekend.
Bye.